Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 29th to October 5th. I hope that you're all doing well. So I have to take out some oracle cards for you. You know the drill, right? I already pre-shuffled them beforehand. All right. I hope that you're all doing well, Taurus. I feel that you're a bit frustrated at this time in many areas, but like there's an energy where it's like what Spirit told me. It's supposed to be you time, like me time, but it's not me time, it's everybody else's time. I feel a lot of you still haven't put boundaries where they have to be healthy boundaries. It doesn't have to be anything it doesn't have to be anything uh, you know grand, but just like healthy boundaries. I feel like you still have to do sacrifices for people or situations for your dreams to come true. This is not for all of you, but this is what Spirit told me. Like you almost have to put your dreams on the side right now. Maybe because you have responsibilities, or you owe your attention to somebody else at this time because it's important, or which I feel it is. Um, so do not, I do have an energy like that that's being shown to me. So anyways, fast, Taurus, I'm just going to say, because I just want to make sure that no one gets scammed. A lot of you know that on YouTube here, on Instagram and Facebook, I am verified, but I'm not verified on TikTok, okay? And that's like, if you go on TikTok and put Patrizia 1111, you're going to see all my scammers there, okay? So just be aware. I don't want nobody to get their money taken away from them. The only way you're going to find me in TikTok is you follow the link that's underneath the video. Okay, you copy and paste it in the description. It takes you 2 seconds to go underneath, copy and paste, and you'll find me there, okay? Because I'll never come to you in the message to tell you that you need a reading. The only way that you're going to get a reading with me is if you email me, or if you have my number, you text me, and you want a reading. That's the only way, okay? But I am being called. I'm getting called to go there, and I will go there. Even though it's I don't get paid on TikTok because I'm Canadian, I am going to be doing lives. I'm not going to put as much effort as I put in here at YouTube, no. But if I'm being called to go there, and I'm being called on all my platforms to, which I have and I do on Instagram, I post as much as often to tell you what's going on, like what's happening, and I put nice posts up for all of you there. But again, I just want to make sure that you do not get scammed, okay? For those of you that have been waiting for a reading from me, I will be starting to tackle that next week. So pay attention, okay? Pay attention. When I do, the cards do not want to come out. Okay, pay attention to your emails, okay? Your inbox, your spam, whatever it is, because I will be writing to you. I had to strategize everything because, I am a one-woman show, so I need to, set all the names, the phone, like the emails, and okay, I have to, book, and schedule. So that's going to be taking place. And then every day people are still adding themselves on the list. If you want to add yourselves, there's the emails. You choose one email underneath the videos here in the description box below, and it will bring you there, okay? Don't forget, there's also Auto Spirit, where if you do buy some crystals, that part of your money will go to help save the ocean, or the donation is through the ocean, which I'm very beautiful to see that. And I also have the sprays, okay? I don't know if it's underneath. I think I put it underneath the video. I have to check. But the sprays too, if you want the sprays that I use, I think I'm going to recheck if there's the link, but there will be a link, okay, for that, okay? For the sprays that I use, that you see me use. Okay. What else? That's it. All right. So I know I keep repeating it over and over again. I don't want anybody to get scammed. All right. All right. So last but not least, your angel numbers here. Like I said, I pre-shuffled the cards beforehand. Okay. Oh, you got 2 numbers for the angel numbers. Okay. All right, so you have your angel. I have your angel numbers, the energy oracle deck, the psychic tarot deck, moon phases, and last but not least, and back from popular demand, is the crystal cards. Okay, they're right here. I know you can't see them, but I'll show them to you at the end of the reading. Now we're gonna get into your reading. Okay. Taurus, we're going to look at your recent past, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future, what is hidden from you that you're not seeing in your environment and that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. I will, of course, clarify your cards, and then after that, I will give you advice from the universe. And last but not least, if you stay tuned for the oracle cards, okay? Taurus. This is from September 29th to October 5th. What are the messages here? One more time. Okay. You got the Five of Swords in your recent past. What's crossing you is the Three of Swords. In the core, you got the Devil. Wow. In the current energy, you got the Strength card and also the Empress. Nice. In the immediate future, the Three of Pentacles. And where you are at this time is the Emperor energy. What you're not seeing in your environment you should be aware of is the Star card. Hopes and fears is justice. In the potential outcome is the Page of Cups. And in the overall is the World card reversed. You're ending a cycle here. Yeah, you're going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, there will be a judgment here. You're going through a death and rebirth. You're coming out of the dark night of the soul. Whatever it is, you're going through a metamorphosis. You're coming out of it. Okay, that's where the unfinished business is. But don't worry, it's just showing you that maybe there's something you need to say to yourself. Okay, it's done, or you have to sign a paper, or you have to do something, whatever. Okay, for you to, what you're going through is karmic, and I was just telling you that to Capricorn, right? Because a lot of people, well, I'm still going through, Pluto, because Pluto was in Capricorn for a very long time, and you got affected because you are a brother and a sister sign to Capricorn. Okay, when Pluto was in Capricorn for so long, 15 years, 10 years, maybe since the beginning of time, right? And where you were in the dark for a very long time, and there was a lot of like shadow energy, patterns, temptations, everything. You have to go through something karmic here. And just because in November of 20th of 2024, it shifted from Pluto to Aquarius, and now it's in retrograde, but it's going to come station forward soon. But just because it's in a sign of Aquarius, it doesn't mean that, November 20th, everybody stopped their karmic path. There's some people that's why if they planned it this way. So 2025 is the number 9 in numerology, and it talks about it's about you completing things, releasing things. And that's why this is what's happening. You are releasing. You are in terms of releasing, okay, whatever it is that you've been tempted to, for people, situations that were not good for you. Okay, there was people not having your back, maybe some type of backstabbing took place, which really hurt you. Okay, there was heartbreak in the recent past year. It really hurt you, okay? And it had to do with people or situations that don't align with you. It could be patterns, okay, that you were going through. Some people shadow self, ego self, you name it, okay. Whatever this is, it's something that you had to go through, unfortunately. In the current energy, showing me that you have the courage and the strength to overcome this, which this is what shows me. You tame something within you, okay. It's about having compassion for yourself and others, and there's new opportunities coming in and abundance, okay. This is very beautiful. Venus is here as well. In the immediate future, there's collaboration and teamwork, okay, a strong foundation that's taking place here. And what you're seeing, how you're feeling with the Emperor energy here, because you got the Emperor and the Empress here. It's about, you have knowledge, you have the experience here, okay? You have everything that it takes, whatever this commitment is, if it's to yourself, a business, whatever it is, or relationship. And it's about you taking action instead of staying back and waiting for things to happen, okay? And you believe in miracles. And I said, I told you, do you believe in miracles? Because there's a miracle coming on, okay, your way here. And this is a wish that's going to be granted to you. There's good news, there's incoming news, something is coming in. And it's about hope and faith being restored. And at the same time, with these 3 major arcana cards, okay, there's going to be justice here for you. The truth, fairness, and things in balance. And there's going to be a reset. Okay, there's a reset that's going to take place, and it's important to follow the messages of your heart. It's important to follow the messages that you feel from your heart. Okay, so we are going to clarify here to see what's happening. Yeah, I think you just have to close up a chapter. That's all it is. You just have to close up a chapter for you to go to the next level. And it's coming. Or it's already here. Okay. Let's look at the world reversed in the overall. This is for Taurus from September 29th to October 5th. Judgment. 4 wands. 2 of wands. Yeah. You're choosing, instead of being confused or not knowing which direction you want to go to, or let's say if you're at crossroads, I see that you are choosing a direction. Okay, you're having intention, you're choosing a direction, you're going towards this direction. Okay, and this is when the world goes upright, and that means that you completed a cycle and you're going to the next. Okay, there's a judgment here. You are going through a spiritual awakening, and if, let's say, you, like I said again, if you were at crossroads, not anymore. And with the 4 of wands, it shows that you have a strong foundation here in this home. Okay, whatever you call home here, there's a strong foundation. There's celebration taking place, someone returning home, you finding a home, whatever it is here, it's completed. Okay, and there is definitely, okay, stability here in this home. Now let's look at the 5 of swords in the recent past. What is the 5 of swords for here? Why is it here? The 9 of pentacles, the knight of, okay, so you got the number 9 of pentacles, and the knight of pentacles, and the page of cups. It's about following your heart here. Yeah, people didn't have your back here, definitely, and you're fed up of playing these games. You're if things are being said to each other, maybe you're saying things, they're saying things, whatever. I'm not blaming you for anything, Taurus. I'm just saying back and forth there could have been, some type of communication here. Okay, there's an ending of that. Okay, but it's left you with a heartbreak here, and it's about healing that heart, right? I see you've been putting a lot of energy into yourself. Okay, a lot of energy. You're very independent as well, and you are in the moment, like you are self-aware. Like you've been putting a lot of energy towards yourself, and you're making progress here. Okay, and it's about listening to your heart, and I feel that that's what you're doing. You're listening to your heart. There's a new path here, and there's a door that's open, and you are walking through that path. Okay, slowly but surely you are. Well, it's asking you to take action, and I think you will. Let's look at the 3 of swords here. 3 of swords to 3 of swords. Okay, yeah, there's definitely, again, like I said, heartbreak and sorrow here. Look, you came into your own reading, Taurus. Yeah, there's gonna be patterns over here that keep showing up, or belief systems that are attached to relationships, maybe, or if it has to be a marriage, it doesn't have to be. Maybe you're guiding others or someone's guiding you. Okay, but I feel that you are gonna. What I feel again is like there's a path that's being shown to you. Okay, and I feel there's a truce. Okay, maybe there could have been like drama or fighting around the situation here. It's about you choosing the higher road here, okay? And I feel like you are in balance. Like there's something here that's being healed, even though it's not showing me that it's healed. I feel like there's something here that's showing me that it has been healed, okay? And it's about choosing the higher road and choosing this new path. And I feel that that's what you had to go through. A lot of you were sitting down and you had time to think about this new path. I don't think in the recent past you went for it, but I do feel that you made baby steps towards it, though. So let's look at the Devil card. Okay, in the core, the Queen of Cups and energy, the Knight, the King of Pentacles, and the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've been going through a lot here. There was a lot, you were being tested, and you had to go through a lot of lessons. You're extremely, extremely tired, and like I said, there's drama here, and so much drama, and or fighting or conflict within you. Okay. what I feel that you had to go through here is that I think you had to really look at yourself or look at the people that you were associated with. Okay, if they had, you know, if it people that it could have been, like I said, patterns. Your shadow self. People, people that did not align with you. Maybe there could have been lust or temptation here. Whatever it is here, I feel that you had to come to terms with it. You sat at the table and you came to terms with it. I don't know. There's something that I see you sitting on the table, coming to terms and looking at it. And I feel that at this time, you're not gonna. Something still has to be revealed. There's a secret here. Maybe a lot of people. Maybe you think that there's something. Someone is withholding information. It could be someone that's withholding information 100% because, um, you know, whatever it is here, it's like something still has to be unraveled, and you can't really put an expectation like when it's going to take place, when you're going to find out. The path is not, it's unknown. It's like you're walking through the unknown, or you're blindfolded through this, right? So you are being tested 100% when it comes also to what you feel is. There could be greediness here, or materialistic things here, that or it's about wealth and stability, whatever it is here. This could also be Saturn and energy, but just know that pay attention to your dreams, and just know that you have to walk through like you're walking through the fog at this time, okay? And things still need to be revealed, because there could be still something that has to be revealed to you. All right. We'll have to see what that is all about, because if there's an offer, I don't know. Give me another card for that. Give me an extra card. Like, what is the end result, or what else do they need to know about this situation? Yeah, there is going to be a new beginning. It's you're going to cut through something like a fire. Some of you are going to be using the water element or the fire element, but there is a new beginning here taking place. Very passionate. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it to that. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got the Strength card. I got Sagittarius in energy, Leo and Aries. Maybe you have those in your chart, or Libra in your chart. It doesn't matter anyways. Pisces or Cancer. Venus is playing a big part now. But you got Temperance, the Tower, Five of Pentacles. Some of you felt left out, ghosted in the dark. You felt alone. Maybe financial issues that took place. Whatever the case is, you're with the Strength card. You tame something within you. Okay, it's about having compassion. It's about healing. It's about having patience. There's fairness in the situation here, and bringing something into balance, or compromising. Whatever the case is here, what I feel 100% is that there is an energy of healing in the current energy that's taking place for you. Okay, you're healing from the past. And maybe at times you feel nostalgic, but you're healing from the past. Let's look at the Empress. Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah, something is taking off here. Something is, or whatever. There's a lot of messages coming through. I feel you're ready to communicate here. Okay, you're open to share love. You're open, or there's someone coming in that wants to share love with you, or this can be a growth in terms of your creativity, what you're doing here. Like I said, there's a nice energy flow that's going here, and something is taking off. Okay, something is taking flight in the current energy. I feel maybe you're going to be busy. This is about you. You could be traveling. You could be. But you're taking your power back here. Okay, it's a very, very ambitious energy here. Okay, where things are taking off if things have been stagnant for a while. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles, because I do see collaboration and teamwork here. So let's look at the Three of Pentacles. You got the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Death card. You're going through a death and rebirth. Wow. A lot of you are coming out, or will be coming out, of the dark night of the soul, or your metamorphosis, where it was dark for a very long time. Okay, huge, major rebirth energy here in the immediate future. There will be people around you helping you through this. You're going to get recognized. There's prosperity and success here. It's a wish fulfillment. Okay, and you're going through a death and rebirth. Okay, and you've been doing a grand review here of what you deserve. And there's new beginnings that are going to take place for you in the near future. And a lot of you are not paying attention to anything else but that. All right. So now let's look at the Emperor and how you're feeling. The High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's money. There's a gift here that's coming in. You've been manifesting this. It's coming in, and you've been following your intuition, and you're going to take action towards something. And this is very, very positive. Things are going to come into balance. There's extra. I feel that there's money coming in for you, or it's things are just everything in your life, and your emotions, your money, everything, your exchanges are all going to be in balance here. Let's look at your miracle. There's a miracle coming in for you. Should be excited. Page of Swords, the World. You see, I told you, the Three of Cups. You went to the next level. You completed it. It just shows me the overall that something had to be done or something had to take place here. Okay. And it shows me that you have completed a cycle here, and you're going to the next level. And there's going to be celebration, and there's going to be new ideas coming in, communication coming in as well. All right. Let's look at the Justice card. And this is coming in divine timing. Let's look at the Justice card. Ooh. Five of Wands reversed. Ooh, I like that. There's a resolve. If there's been fighting or conflict or drama, there is definitely a resolve that took place here. Okay, with the Justice card. I love that when there's a resolve. The Six of Cups, yes. Family feud is over. Okay. There's a new beginning that's going to take place. Okay, it's about healing the past here. If this is about you yourself and moving on. Okay, but there is definitely a truce. Okay, and I see that what has to be said, something has to be said here. Okay, some type of communication. Do not hold back any longer. I don't feel like you're going to be holding back anything anymore. Whatever you're feeling, you're going to be vulnerable. You're going to be transparent. Do it. Okay, because you don't want to hold on to anything. That's why the world was reversed for such a long time, and now it's upright. And is that you had to, maybe some of you had to say the truth in the situation. Okay, and like I said, there's a reset that's taking place for you. It's very positive, and this is something long term. This could be a legacy, it could be money, it could be money falling on your lap. It could be like a legacy, like I did say legacy. Sorry, legacy, an estate, inheritance, or something falling on your lap. Let me just tell you something, okay? You've been in the dark for a very long time, Taurus, and there's light that's finally showing up here for you, and there's rainbow energy around you. Okay, there is, and that miracle that's coming in, it has to do with money, and lots of money and abundance. For some of you, it has to do with abundance that's coming in for you in that way. Okay, so let's look at the Page of Cups in the potential outcome. The Empress again, cool. The Devil, the Strength. Been putting a lot of energy into something here. The Devil energy came with the Hangman, okay? And it's about you looking at everything. It was very difficult. It's about you looking at the shadow self, your ego, the patterns, things that you were tempted, whatever it was. This is something karmic that you had to go through. Okay, yes. And some of you were going through the dark night of the soul. But happiness is returning again, and justice is here. Okay? So you have to understand something. We all went through this. Okay, the dark night of the soul. We had to go through this. Whatever it is here, okay, that's taking place is that there's new opportunities. This could be also Saturn and Venus. The planet Saturn and Venus, for those of you that do know your chart, that's being activated here. Okay, and there is new opportunities. After a time of difficulty, I know it's been very difficult, right? But there's an ending of a cycle. You went full circle. So you're dropping those rods. Like again, water and fire are going to be two elements that you're going to be using. I don't know if maybe doing a ritual. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but there's something that you're going to be using the fire with and the water with, okay? And you have the courage and the strength here. A lot of you right now are taking time out to reflect, okay? You're hibernating at this time. Maybe meditating. There's happiness here. There's a reset. Whatever you're putting a lot of energy, continue to do so. Okay? Because it's positive. Now we're going to see what the universe, what advice they have for you, Taurus. Choose your battles wisely. You're going to be cutting through what the universe is saying is that you're going to be cutting through people or situations that just want to have drama around you. Okay. Or if you are stuck in conflict in a home or people around you, try to be the one to give out energy of like different ideas and different viewpoints. I do feel that there's some type of communication that's going to come in. I feel you're going to, like I said, there is going to be a resolve. So universe is saying that there is going to be a resolve here. Okay, something is going to be cut out. It's almost like cutting out something here. Okay, and Spirit's saying that the message is going to come very clearly, and you're going to take your power back. Universe is also saying that you are going to be traveling. Some of you will be traveling, but it's about you taking your power back. And whatever it is, if choose your battles wisely. Choose the conflicts that you have wisely. You don't have to participate in all of them. Sometimes it's better just to remove yourself from them, and that's what Spirit Universe is telling you. Okay. Now we're going to look at your oracle cards. We're going to look at your crystal. Your crystal is lepidolite. Lepidolite. Okay. And it's the angel of well-being. I consistently maintain a balanced and joyful outlook on life. I am so grateful for my inner sense of well-being. I easily center my attention on the people, places, and things that bring me happiness. And holite is lepidolite. Sorry, not holite. Lepidolite. Have you been feeling depressed, Taurus? Do you have mood swings? It is time to restore well-being. A joyful outlook on life can be yours. Take the necessary steps to shift your focus from that which troubles you to which brings you joy. So lepidolite, okay, is your crystal, especially if you're feeling depressed. You got door to personal healing and happiness. It's opening, and you see the rainbow, and you see the dove here. Okay, and number 34, the doors are opening here for personal healing and happiness. You got number 6 in memories of love. In the moon phases, it's the new moon in Taurus. Look at that. Know your worth. Know your worth. Okay. And you got 2 cards for the angel number, and you got 606, and this is and optimism. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. 606. Then you got number 222. For me, that also says to keep the faith in whatever it is that you're manifesting. This talks about wonders, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward, and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Okay, so these are your cards. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope that this helped. You know what to do. You take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.